Guys, I feel like at this point, I just need to get myself a pair of pom-poms so that I can cheer you guys on, okay? Give me a T, give me an A, give me an, how would you make an R? Maybe this is why I never made the cheer team in middle school. Hey guys, my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. Okay, so guys, today, as y'all heard from before, we are gonna be cheering you on today, okay? We are gonna be talking about what makes you so freaking strong. What are your biggest strengths as a person, okay? So, if you want to hear about what makes you so freaking amazing, boo, then let's go ahead and take a look at your piles and your group picks today, okay? Hello guys, so here are your group picks today. Your girl got her hands on some really beautiful crystals, okay? So for group number 1, we have this really beautiful smoky blue crystal, okay? Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not the best at identifying crystals, so if y'all want to help a girl out on her crystal journey, then if you know what these crystals are, please comment down below, okay? But for group number 2, we have this really gorgeous, like, brown and black type of crystal here. It is absolutely gorge. And then for group number 3, we have this really pretty white crystal, okay? It's cute. She's so cute. So I'm gonna put her right here, okay? Now, guys, I want you to go ahead and take a deep breath in. And now I want you to go ahead and let it out. And now I want you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about what makes you so strong as a person. Okay, what are your biggest strengths? And whenever you feel ready, I want you to go ahead and open your eyes. And as you open your eyes, whichever crystal your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. If you feel called to more than one crystal, then definitely be sure to check that reading out as well, because you could have some extra messages in there. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, okay, friends? Hey group 1, so if you chose this gorgeous smoky blue crystal, then hey, hello, this is going to be your reading today. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right here, and let's dive right into your messages today, okay? So Spirit, for group 1, what makes my lovely group 1 folks so freaking strong? What are their biggest strengths as a freaking person, okay? So let's find out. Guys, I'm so excited because this is a new deck that I'm working with, and like, it is so gorgeous. It's a freaking 90s deck, and it is just so amazing. It's just gotten better with time, right? But okay. Ooh, guys, we are having some interesting cards coming through for you. Let's see what else wants to come through. Spirit, what else wants to come through? Well, guys, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. We had like 2 cards coming out right here and 3 cards right here. Or actually, these are 2 cards. Ooh, I'm trying to decide if I want to take it or not. Okay, I'm gonna put it back in. I'm sorry, guys. That was a lot of cards. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. But let's see what wants to come through right here. Okay. 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 So that is very interesting. The back of the deck energy that we are working with here is the 8 of Swords, okay? And then for your other cards, we've got the 10 of Wands coming through. We have Strength, which is amazing because we're literally talking about what are your biggest strengths? And we have the Strength card coming through. That is freaking awesome. We have the Queen of Wands coming through. And then we also have the Three of Cups, okay? So what is very interesting is that with the Eight of Swords card coming through, usually this talks about feeling like you are so nervous for the future and you don't even know like what you should do next. You just feel so paralyzed. And I find it so interesting here because I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a person right here in the ground and it looks as though like they are just like laying and kind of like in a cocoon because they're so nervous, right? And then there's this other person here. I don't know if you can see this, but this person is like walking along a tightrope above this person, right? And so honestly, this is giving me like a really like strong sense of duality. Like I feel like there are some people who they get so nervous about the future. They're so nervous about what is going to happen, especially whenever they are dealing with the darker times. They get so nervous to the point to where they just give up and curl up in a ball, right? Or there are those people who will literally stand up on a tightrope and they know that all of the odds are against them and it's so hard. They don't know if they're going to get through it, but they have the strength and the courage to take a walk on that line. And I feel like that is where you come in. I feel like you are the type of person, even whenever you have literally the weight of the world on your shoulders here, which is what is representative with the Ten of Wands, I feel like you are the type of person who you just gather up all of your strength here, and even whenever all of the odds are against you, you still continue to get back up and keep on trying. You still continue to get back up on that tightrope and you keep on walking, and it's so freaking incredible. And what I love about this card is that there's a lion right here and then there's a girl right here as well, a little girl. She's like a cute little toddler, but I don't know if you can see this, but she's literally like yelling at like the loudest that she can yell. She looks really intimidating, and it's so amazing because we have this comparison of this little tiny girl next to this huge lion, and yet the girl looks just as mighty as the lion, okay? And so I'm getting this idea, maybe for some of you guys, you could look like very very sweet to other people, or maybe you just look like very unintimidating. Is that the right word? You just don't look intimidating to other people, right? And there could honestly be some people that try to use that against you. Maybe they try to talk to you in a certain way, or they try to like tread on you because they think that you are some kind, sweet, compassionate soul. And you know, you probably are a very kind, sweet, and compassionate soul, but I think that at the same time, you are somebody who you will not be untested, right? If somebody comes up to you, you will not be treaded on. If somebody comes up to you and they try to be hurtful to you, they try to say really cruel words to you, I feel like you are the type of person who you might look like a cute little like kitty cat, but your claws will come freaking out. I feel like you are just such a passionate person, especially with the Queen of Wands energy coming through, which is so incredible to see here because the Queen of Wands is somebody who is so passionate. This is somebody who is so creative. This is somebody who is just like a patron of the arts, right? So I'm getting this idea here where, first of all, you will defend yourself and the other people that you care about. You are like the biggest defender ever. You're like the lion of the pack, right? You are going to protect your pack. Do lions have packs? I think they do. I'm also I think they do, right? But you will protect your pack. You will protect your cubs, right? But I think that at the same time, you know, with the Queen of Wands energy coming through, you know, this talks about somebody who is very passionate and feels very strong emotions, but this also talks about somebody who they have like that emotional intelligence to the point to where like even if they are really angry, even if people are being really rude to them, you know, they still have this beautiful and just elegant way about them where they can express how they are feeling and they can express their feelings of unhappiness, but in a very kind way and in a very compassionate way, right? And so I feel like, going back to the strength card, I feel like you are somebody who, like I said, is very defensive. You will defend your family members and the people who you care about, and you will defend yourself. But I think that you are the type of person who you can keep her cool. You can remain calm and level-headed for a very long time. You are definitely like a rock whenever you are definitely a rock to so many people whenever other people are going through chaotic times, because you are that type of person who people can rely on to keep their cool. But I think that at the end of the day, if people push you to a certain extent, if people try to come at you, you will defend yourself. Like I said, you have so much energy, you have so much passion, you care so much about people and about yourself as well. And if other people take advantage of your kindness and of your love, then you will be the first person to say something to them and to put them in their place, right? And I think that that is so incredible to see. So then with the Three of Cups energy coming through, I freaking love to see this, because this talks about somebody who is literally like the biggest social butterfly ever, which is so cool because we also have like this butterfly coming through in the strength card as well. So I do think that you are somebody who, like, one of your other big strengths is that you are like a talker. I feel like you are somebody who you could go up to a group of strangers and turn them all into your best friends like that, right? You are just such a likable person. I think that you just have so much energy about you and so much enthusiasm, and I think that people pick up on that, and it's just so contagious, and people love to be around you. And I really think that wherever you go, you are like the life of the party, right? And that is so incredible to see. So yes, guys, that is what I'm seeing for these cards. I do want to point out here, as I was saying, with the Queen of Wands coming through, this is a very creative person. So I am getting the idea here that another one of your strengths is that you are a very creative person as well. And creativity can resonate in so many ways. So for some of you guys, you could literally be somebody who is amazing, like with art, right? Like maybe you are a really great painter, or you are a sculptor. Maybe you like to express yourself in a different form of art, like through writing, through poetry, right? But for others of you, this creativity can resonate in other ways as well. And that can resonate as you being somebody who is just a really great problem solver. You are the type of person who people can always count on to give really great advice and to always be able to strategize and come up with a plan to, take that next step. And so I do think that a lot of people probably do come up to you for your advice and for your wisdom and your guidance, right? And at the end of the day, I'm just getting like such a strong like sense of leadership from you. I think that you are just such a leader wherever you go, and that is so amazing to see. And at the end of the day, like I was saying, with the Ten of Wands energy coming through, I think that you are somebody who you can handle so much weight on your shoulders, and I think that that is why people also want to come to you and are drawn to you, because of the fact that you are a leader and you handle that leadership with such a sense of elegance and with such a sense of compassion. Like, you are just somebody who you care so much about people, and you can really just take on any extra responsibility and weight, and you make it look like you are wearing a pair of wings. And I think that that is so beautiful to see. So let's go ahead and take a look at your other cards as well. And one last thing, guys, I know I keep on going back and forth, but these messages just keep on coming. I just think that you are the type of person who you care so much about the people in your life. Once you decide that you love somebody, or once you decide that somebody is family to you, you protect them with everything within you, right? And you are the type of person who you will take on all their problems. You will take on all their worries and their anxiety and their pain. You will take on all this extra responsibility, and you will continue to just ask for more and ask them if they need any more help. And I just think that you are such a reliable person, and your loyalty is one of your biggest strengths as well, okay? So now finally going into your oracle cards, can we get some extra messages to represent what is group 1's biggest strengths? Ooh, okay, we got that one coming through as well. Group 1's biggest strengths. Okay. And I'm also just going to pull our other oracle cards as well. Okay. What are some of group 1's biggest strengths, Spirit? What are group 1's biggest strengths? I hope that you guys are having a good day so far. I just love you all so much, and I'm so thankful that you guys are watching this video. It literally means the world to me, right? Okay, I think I want to get one more message, please, Spirit. One more oh! Okay. That was a lot of cards. I'm just going to pull the one that was on the top, okay? So, let me put that there. Okay. So, for the cards that we have, we've got intuition, invasive, and then we have warding, okay? Then we've got adventurer. We have water cycle and equal parts, okay? So first of all, you guys, taking a look at this invasive card and this warding energy coming through, you know, whenever I think of the card invasive, you know, this talks about like that energy that people have whenever they keep on like coming at you, you know, they are just like saying so many things to you, and they're not leaving you alone, right? And they're getting you to like this sense of like a boiling point, right? And so I'm getting this idea here where, again, like I was saying earlier, I feel like whenever people just keep on going at you and pushing your buttons, you know, you will stay cool and level-headed, like so good. Like you are so great at keeping your cool, but you are the type of person who, if people just keep on pushing you, if people keep on like pushing you past your limits, then you will have your boiling point. And you are not afraid to cut somebody off. You are not afraid to put somebody into their place and to tell them why they are in the wrong and why they shouldn't be disrespecting you in the way that they are disrespecting you. And I just think that that is so amazing to see. You are literally like a boss. And I think that you are the type of person, like with this warding energy coming through, you know, you will not take anybody disrespecting you or disrespecting your friends or your business associates, right? And I just think that at the end of the day, you are just like this freaking huge lion here. And you are just so protective of your cubs and of the people in your life who you see as family. And I think that you just have so many people that want to be in your life. They want to be close to you because they see just how loyal you truly are, and they see how you will defend anybody who you see as your family. And I think that people are so attracted to that, and I think that that is one of your biggest strengths as well. And I think that that is so incredible to see. And then with this intuition card, I think that you are a very intuitive person. You know, you're the type of person who I feel as though you can walk into a room and you can just tell like if the vibes are off, if people are like can't be trusted. And I think that you do listen to your intuition so well. And I think that that intuition like leads you to the place to where you need to be. And again, that is such a strong strength. And it also goes into a reason as to why you are such a leader in the first place, because people trust you and your gut. You know, people feel like you always seem to make like the right decisions, and I think that people are just so encouraged to follow your lead because they feel like you have such a good like head on your shoulders, and they feel like you are just always making like the right choices, right? And I think that that is so incredible to see. And I think that one of your biggest strengths thinks is that, you know, you have so many people depending on you. I truly think that you have so many people that are drawn to you because they see how good of a leader you are, and you continue to take these people in. You continue to help them and to love them and to guide them, and it's like you take on all this extra responsibility. You take on all this extra weight, and yet, like I said, you keep on asking for more, right? And I just think that that is so beautiful, and I think that you are just such a passionate person, and you care so much about others and about just other people in general, to the point to where you put other people before yourself, and I just think that that is such a gorgeous thing to see. You are such a humanitarian, Group 1. And then what I love here is that with the equal parts and the water cycle coming through, you know, the equal parts, this says water seeks its own level. Therefore, I attract those who can meet me where I am on my journey. My interpersonal relationships are mirrors into my own self. So I strive to put my best self into the universe so that I shall find others who seek growth. So again, like I was saying, I think that you are somebody who you respect yourself so much, and you respect the people in your life as well, and you love others, and you also love yourself too, right? And so I feel like while you are somebody who you will always help other people, you know, you will always be there for other people, I do think that there is this point and this amazing trait about you where you will help people who deserve it. You will help people who are kind and who are also compassionate. You will help people who you can tell are good people in bad situations. But if there are bad people trying to approach you, if there are cruel people trying to take advantage of your kindness, you can spot them like that with your strong intuition. And I feel like you will be very kind to these people, but I think that you will not, you know, help them as much as you would somebody else, right? I think that you have this amazing ability with this warden card coming through where you are not afraid to let go of people, and you are not afraid to set boundaries between you and other people who are trying to take advantage of you and your kindness. And I think that that is such an amazing thing to see. And then with the water cycle card, I love this. I really, really love this because it says, like the earth, I am made of water flowing through my veins, just like the rain that falls down only to be carried back up. My body too is a cycle. Every sip revitalizes me and brings me a sense of gratefulness. So I feel like with this water cycle, you know, it's talking about how we always have our good days, but we also always have our bad days, right? And so I feel like while there are so many people who are so happy to go through the good days and they are so excited about, you know, living the good life, there are so many other people that whenever they experience the bad days, they just throw in the towel and curl up into a ball and just stay within their bed all day, right? They give up. But you are the type of person who you are so excited and so grateful for the good times, but you are also so grateful for the bad times because you just have this amazing ability to remain so strong, and you just have this knowing, right? This intuition about you where you know that, you know, you are experiencing these bad moments so that it can make you stronger, and you are so grateful for these darker times because you know that it will make the brighter times so much sweeter, right? And so you have this ability to walk on this tightrope even while you are experiencing all these crazy emotions, even while you have all these responsibilities on your shoulders, even while you're in the midst of so much chaos, and yet you are the type of person who you continue to have a optimistic personality. You continue to be grateful grateful for yourself and for the people within your life and the life that you are living in general. And I just think that you are such an incredible person, Group 1. You are such a strong person. And at the end of the day, another one of your biggest strengths is that you are an adventurous person. You know, you are a fun and exciting person. You know, I think that you are the type of person who you are very ambitious. I think that you are very work-centered, but at the same time, you know, with this like life of the party energy coming through, you are not afraid to let down your hair and go out and have a good time and explore your wild side and get to know yourself and the other people around you. And I just think that people love that about you, and they find that to be so attractive. And I think that that is another one of your biggest strengths, because you can be so serious whenever you need to be serious, but at the same time, you know, you can have fun and let loose and just be wild. And I think that that is such an incredible strength to have. So yes, guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerrorTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day, okay? Mwah. Bye, guys. Hey, Group 2, so you chose this freaking sexy crystal, then hey, hello, this is going to be your reading today, friends. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right here, and let's take a look at your tarot cards today, okay? So, Spirit, for Group 2, what is it about them that makes them so freaking strong, okay? Can we get some cards, please, to represent what makes Group 2 so freaking strong? No reversals, please. Wow. Guys, ooh, we have the Moon card coming through. Okay, so that is representative of some Pisces energy. So you could be a Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or in Venus as well, okay? And also, whenever I see the Moon card, it kind of just makes me think about, like, that Cancerian energy, so you could be a Cancer as well. Ooh, guys, we have the Princess of Cups coming through, so definitely we have some strong, strong water energy coming through, okay? So also think of Scorpios as well, so you could be a Scorpio too. You don't have to be, okay? But let's see what else wants to come through. We have the, I think that's the, yeah, okay. Sorry, guys. This is a new deck, but that's the Five of Cups. And let's pull our final card. Oh, okay. We have two more cards coming through. We have the Five of Coins coming through as well. And then we have the Magician. That is so beautiful, guys. Okay, so like I was saying, I definitely think that you could be a water sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. But if not, that's okay. This is a very general reading. But first of all, the energy that I am picking up on is that I think that you are somebody who... You are such a powerful manifester, okay? Because with the Magician card, you know, this talks about somebody who is able to see, like, the unlimited potential in everything. And this also represents somebody who can definitely see the unlimited potential within themselves as well, right? And I'm just getting this idea here where even whenever you are going through such harder times, which is, like, talked about here in the Five of Coins, this usually does talk about going through like a financial downfall, going through a struggle in regards to your work life or just your security life in general. You know, this talks about somebody who can go through those darker times and who can still have like an optimistic attitude. This talks about somebody who can go through like the darkest moments within their life and still like see the light at the end of the tunnel. And honestly, I'm getting the idea here where, especially with the Five of Cups coming through, I think that you could have been somebody who has gone through some darker moments within your life, whether this is talking about emotionally or like financially. I'm getting the idea here that for some of you guys, you know, if this is talking about more of an emotional downfall, you know, maybe in the past you were betrayed by a loved one here, by a family member, by a lover, by a friend, or this could talk about how maybe you just didn't grow up in the most stable home or in the most stable environment. Maybe you did have very loving parents, but you know, your parents couldn't get the jobs that they wanted and they couldn't provide for you in the way that they wanted to, right? And so I'm getting this idea here where you could have definitely been tested within your life, but I feel like going through these harder moments has turned you into such a strong and powerful person. And I just think that you are the type of person who you look at your past, and instead of letting the past bring back any type of like painful memories, you know, you look at the past as something that has something to be grateful about. You look at your past as something that has molded you into the person that you are today. And I just think that you are the type of person who you refuse to be put in that type of situation again. And I think that you are the type of person who, you know how strong you are because you have been tested, and you also know that you are going to be successful no matter what. And so I think that one of your biggest strengths as well is just your hard-headedness. I think that you are such a stubborn person, and once you decide to do something with your life and for yourself, you know, you are going to just keep on going up that ladder. You're going to keep on getting closer and closer and closer to where you want to be. And you're the type of person who, even if you go through harder times along your pathway to success, you know, you will continue to keep on treading and to keep on going. And I think that that is so incredible to see. So then I think that with the Princess of Cups coming through, you know, this talks about somebody who is also like very creative, very artsy, and this also like talks about that beautiful spirituality as well. And going off of all of that, this also usually talks about somebody who has like a youthful outlook on life. And I think that that is so beautiful because, again, I think that you have like gone through a lot already. You know, no matter how old you are, you have faced a lot to the point to where you probably had to mature at a very young age. But I feel like at the same time, there is this amazing energy to you to where you are very youthful and you act very young, but in the best way imaginable, right? And I just think that like there's this energy here where you could have had your childhood stolen from you at a very young age. And so it's like you are trying to recapture that sense of childhood like in your adult years now, and you are trying to, you know, find ways to have fun and be playful. And so I'm getting this idea here where it's like as you get older, it's like you are aging in reverse. You're like doing a whole like Benjamin Button thing, right? And I just feel like you are the type of person who like your biggest strength is your ability to like look at the world with the eyes of a child. And I just think that you are somebody who, you are so hopeful, you are so optimistic. And with the Moon card here, this does talk about mysteries and the unknown. And it's like you look at the unknown and you are excited about it, right? You are so happy and you look at it with the eyes of a child, right? You know, whenever a child is young, everything is a mystery to them, and they're so excited, you know, asking their parents, you know, why is the sky blue? Why is there grass that I step on, right? How does that happen? And everything is so exciting to them. And so I feel like you are somebody who, you are able to go through like the most mundane moments of your life, and one of your biggest strengths is that you can always find something to be excited about, something to be happy about. about. I just think that you are somebody who, you are such a grateful person. And I feel like another reason why you are able to go through darker moments within your life, why you are able to be such a powerful manifester, is because even whenever you are going through like the darkest moments of your life, even whenever you are being tested so much, you are still able to like look at things and to find things to be grateful for and to be happy about, right? And so because you have that sense of optimism, you are able to manifest these amazing things for yourself because of the fact that you are so motivated yourself, right? Because of the fact that you are so excited about the future and you feel like you can do anything that you set your mind on and that the sky is the limit. And I think that that is so gorgeous to see. And I also just think that you are also a very social person as well, because the Princess of Cups usually does represent somebody who is very social, who's always trying to make new friends. So I think that that is also a big strength for you as well. I think that it is very easy for you to make new connections with different people, and I feel like you are just the type of person who, as you like continue to like live your life and to meet new people from different pathways, it's like you form all these different connections. And I feel like you are the type of person who, anytime like something happens to you, you always have somebody to like help you with that. Does that make sense? So it's like, say your car, something happens to your car, your tire blows out, you get on the phone, you're like, oh, I have a person for that. I have a friend for that from high school who I know that can help me. Say you don't exactly know how to pay your taxes this year, something like that, right? And you could be like, oh, you know, I have my friend Johnny from college. He's actually a financial advisor now. He can help me. So I just feel like you are such a social person and you make friends wherever you go. And I feel like those friends last a lifetime for you because of the fact that people are so drawn towards you. They're drawn to your energy and your excitement and your youthfulness and your optimism. And I just think that you are just this magnet for so many people, and I just think that that is so incredible to see. And at the end of the day, I just think that you are a beautifully spiritual person. And even if you are somebody who you don't believe in God or a deity or something like that, you know, at the end of the day, you have this trust that so long as you are good and you try to do good things for other people, then that goodness will come back towards you. And you just have this trust and this faith that everything is going to be okay. And that is so beautiful to see. I'm so happy for you, Group 2. You are just such an amazing and strong person, okay? So, let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just pull them all out. This deck and my other deck, I'm going to pull it all out at once. Sorry guys, I can't talk today. But yeah, let's go ahead and just get a bigger picture idea as to what your biggest strengths are, okay? So for Group 2, what are their biggest strengths? Wow, guys, we literally have 4 cards coming through. That was not my intention. I meant to only get 3, but you are just such an incredible person. Excuse my phone, please. I have so many fans trying to talk to me. I'm kidding. It's probably just my mom. I have no fans whatsoever. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's get some cards here. Wow, guys, literally we have finances coming through. So yeah, what was I saying? I think your finances are a really big deal to you. And I think that you are somebody who, you are going to be so successful financially because of the fact that you are so freaking stubborn and just bullheaded. You know, whatever it is that you decide to do, you are going to go after. And I think that that is really cool to see. We also have the Circle of Life coming through, which I think is so awesome because this literally is showing a butterfly, right? And so I'm just getting this idea where, again, you are such a social freaking person. And at the end of the day, I think that you have gone through like these big like circle like moments within your life. I think that, you know, you have been the worm at one point. You know, you were somebody going through such a harder time. You have a harder past that you have had to conquer. And I think that now you have transformed, you have grown, you have matured from these past things that you have had to deal with, and now you are this butterfly. And I think that one of your biggest strengths is just this innate confidence that you seem to have, and that innates from you. And I think that people are just so attracted to you. I feel like whenever you walk into a room, all eyes go on you, and it's because of the fact that you are so gorgeous and so attractive in the way that you just have this amazing, like, confident personality and you know, energy emitting from you, and I think that that is so gorgeous. We also have Mother Nature coming through, and it says right here, the earth is my provider and I receive life from her. I use her water and food to nourish my body and brain. Nature leads me towards acceptance and peace. Okay, so I'm also getting this idea here where, because in the past maybe you didn't have a lot to survive on, you know, maybe you didn't have a lot to your name, maybe you didn't have a ton of friends there for you that were supporting you, you know, maybe you didn't have the best relationships. I feel like you are the type of person who you found a sense of love and happiness, like, on your own, and also while you are out in nature, right? And so there's this idea here that I'm getting from these cards where I feel like even if you are by yourself, I think that you are still happy. And I think that you are not afraid to be alone because you realize that you are never truly alone, right? You have your own self to be your best friend. You have this amazing like world around you to explore and to see, and I just think that you don't need to have like a ton of friends to be happy. You know, you are just happy all on your own, and that in itself is such an amazing strength to have, because there are so many people that feel like they need to be around others. They need to have like relationships and connections and people around them to make them happy, but I think that you don't need all those people. You are happy just on your own, and if you know, meet really awesome people along the way, then okay, you'll add those people to your tribe. But I think that, you know, at the end of the day, you're cool with being your own tribe, and I think that that is such an incredible gift to have, and that is so amazing. But for your other cards that we are receiving here, we have Expulsion and then Reignite. We also have Sensitivity and Reconciliation, okay? So with this Reignite and Expulsion card coming through, I truly think that this is talking about how, you know, even whenever you are experiencing these darker moments again, even whenever you are really struggling and going through the thick of it, I think that you have this amazing ability to expel any type of like negative emotions or pessimistic thoughts you could happen to have, and I think that you replace all of those thoughts with these beautiful like affirmations. And I think that, you know, as you continue to try to replace these negative thoughts with affirmations, you start to reignite and renew your spirit. And I just think that you're the type of person who your biggest strength is that you can literally walk through hell and come out of it with a smile on your face, saying like, oh yeah, you know, hell kind of sucked, but you know, at least it was toasty in there, and I wasn't cold. So it's like, I'm getting this idea here where even if you go through like the darkest moments of your life, you can still find something to be happy about. You can still find something to be grateful for, and then you can be just excited about what is in store for you next. And I think that that is so freaking cool. And then with Sensitivity and Reconciliation coming through, you know, I do think that you are somebody who, you are such a sensitive and kind and compassionate person, and I think that one of your biggest strengths is your ability to give people second chances or third chances. I think that you are the type of person who you can just see the good in absolutely everybody, and you are willing to give people the benefit of the doubt. You are willing to give people another chance to prove themselves to you and to prove themselves to be worthy. And I think that because you are able to give people these second chances because you are able to see the spark of goodness within them. You help other people see that spark of goodness within themselves as well. And I just think that you also help people go from being the worm to becoming this amazing, beautiful butterfly. I just think that you are such a motivating person. You are such a amazing manifester that you help other people feel motivated and manifest things within their own lives as well. So yes, guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So thank you so much for watching this video. I love you all so much, and I shall see you next time, okay? Mwah! Bye, guys. Hey, Group 3. So you chose this gorgeous and elegant white crystal. Then hey, hello. This is going to be your reading today, friends. So I'm going to put this right here. And let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards to find out what makes you so freaking strong and beautiful. Okay, so Spirit, no reversals, please. What makes my lovely Group 3 folks so freaking strong, okay? What makes them so strong? I feel like this card wants to come out. Ooh, guys, we have the 5 of coins coming through, okay? Let's see what else is coming through. We have the 10 of coins as well. Let's see what else wants to come through. Let's see what else wants to make a show of it. Spirit, Group 3, what makes them so freaking strong, okay? What makes them so strong? We have the Star coming through. Oh, that is so sweet. I love that. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through today, okay? And, oh, sorry guys. We also have the 5 of Swords. Okay, that is really interesting. I think I want to get one more card, okay? For Group 3, what makes them so freaking strong? And then we have the Queen of Swords. Yes, guys. Okay, so, oh, and let's take a look at the back of the deck, shall we? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I almost forgot about looking at our beautiful back of the deck energy, which, oh my gosh, I don't know how I almost forgot to do that because that is literally like the cherry on top of this reading, right? That is a cherry on top, okay? But first of all, just talking about your cards, like I said, we have the 5 of coins coming through. We also have the 10 of coins, so we do have a little bit of some Earth energy coming through, so you could be an Earth sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. I am talking about my lovely Capricorns, Taurus, Virgos. Hey, hello, you guys. We also have with the other cards coming through a good amount of air energy as well, because the star sign, this does represent my lovely Aquarius folks. We also have the 5 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So the other air signs that I'm talking about here are my beautiful Geminis and my beautiful Libras as well, okay? So you could be one of those signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, like I said. But jumping right into what makes you so freaking strong, Group 3, I just feel like you are the type of person who is such a boss whenever it comes to your freaking thoughts, okay? Because with this 5 of Swords energy coming through, whenever I get this card, you know, this makes me think about having like a negative mentality, right? This makes me think about like having a bit of a victim mentality, you know, not seeing yourself in the best light and just kind of limiting yourself because of the fact that you see yourself in such a negative way, right? But to have this be like next to the Star card here, I feel like you are the type of person who, if you ever start to have negative thoughts, I think that you counteract those negative thoughts with these amazing positive affirmations, because the star card, this is all about hopes and wishes and dreams. So I feel like even whenever you feel as though you are going through a disaster, even whenever you feel like you are even a disaster yourself, you are able to find like the star in the darkest like moments of your life, and you are able to look at that star and just imagine like what your life is going to be like after you get through this darker moment, and you are able to look at yourself amidst all of that darkness and see yourself as a star as well. And I think that that is so incredible to see, okay? And I'm also getting this idea here where you could have had a lot of people, really talk down on you. Maybe you didn't have the best parents. Maybe you were in a toxic relationship, or you had some friends who weren't very nice to you, who weren't actually your friends. And maybe for a while you did have a bit of a negative mentality. Maybe you were a bit pessimistic, but I think that you have like grown and matured, and you have found a way to like trample down those like negative thoughts, because with the Queen of Swords energy coming through, this talks about a woman who is able to see things from a different perspective. This talks about a woman who is able to have all these new ideas, right? And so I feel like you are the type of person who you could have been, like I said, a bit negative in the past, but now that you have grown and matured, you are just so strong. And I think that you are such a confident person, and anytime you find yourself starting to take a step back and feel a bit negative, I think that you stop yourself in your tracks and you tell yourself like, hey, look, you are incredible. You have been through some harder times. You have had people treat you in a negative way, but that is not your problem. That is their problem. And you are not at fault, and you are incredible, and you are so strong for being able to go through those moments, right? I feel like that is like what you say to yourself, right? And so I think that you are just such a confident and independent person. And I also think that another message coming through is that you are so strong, because I think that, you have had to have moments in your life where you were all by yourself. And because you have gone through those moments, I think that you have gotten to this point in your life where you like to be on your own. You crave your independence. And so I think that another strength of yours is the fact that you feel like you don't need to be in a relationship, or you don't need to have a ton of friends or a ton of people around you to bring you a sense of happiness. You are confident and independent and strong all on your own, and that is so incredible to see. I also think that excuse me guys, my nose is kind of stuffy. But I also think that another one of your strengths is your intelligence, right? Because with this Aquarius energy coming through and all of this just like air energy coming through, the air rules the mind. And most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, air signs are the type of people who they are constantly trying to learn and to grow. They are constantly trying to just learn all of these new things and become smarter and pick up on these new facts and stuff. And so I feel like another one of your strengths is your intellect, right? I think that you are a very intelligent person. I feel like there's also this energy about you where I don't see you as somebody who is a know-it-all. I feel like you know a lot, but at the same time, you are also very modest and humble in the way that you are pretty smart, right? You're very humble about it. And I think that that is really great to see and really amazing to see. And then with the Five of Coins energy coming through, this talks about financial hardship, and this also talks about like isolating yourself from other people and just feeling like you are all by yourself and like you are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. And what I find so gorgeous here is that we also have the 10 of Coins coming through, and this shows like a hand and another hand kind of like reaching out to each other. And so I feel like, honestly, you are the type of person who people come to you whenever they are going through harder times. I feel like people feel as though you are just somebody who really offers really great advice. You know, they see you as somebody who, like I said, is this Queen of Swords person who is able to have like such an amazing perspective and viewpoint on life. And so I feel like people come to you for your advice and for your words of wisdom here. And I feel like people know that you have been through darker times as well. I feel like you are a very transparent person. If people ask you about your past, you will tell them what you have been through. And I feel like people, they know your backstory, and your backstory like motivates them so much to succeed and to get through these darker moments. And I just feel like people look up to you so much, and I think that they come to you for your advice because they feel like everything that you have to say is just so wise and so just incredible. And I just think that that is so beautiful. And at the end of the day, with this Wheel of Fortune card coming through, you are the type of person who you have been through harder moments, but you refuse to let that get you down. You continue to be so hopeful and optimistic about the future, and in turn, that faith, that optimism helps you turn that wheel, and it helps you get to a more stable and secure and happier moment within your life. And I think that, you know, you are also somebody, again, who you also help other people going through harder times turn their will so that they can, you know, experience happier moments within their life as well. And at the end of the day, I just think that with this 10 of Coins energy coming through, you are somebody who is very ambitious. You know, you are a visionary, and I feel like once you set a goal for yourself, you are completely single-minded in your attempts to get to where you want to be in life. And I think that that is so beautiful to see. So let's go ahead and take a look at your other oracle cards, okay? So for group 3, what are their biggest strengths, Spirit? For group 3, what are their biggest strengths, okay? Biggest strengths. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and just get our other oracle cards as well. Our last one. So for group 3, what are their biggest strengths, Spirit? Okay, biggest strengths. Do I want to pull? Okay, yep. I wanted to pull one more. Wow, guys, and look at this. This is so amazing and incredible to see. Okay, so we literally have unique power coming through, and guys, I'm not sure if you can see this, but this shows like the person, like a body, and then there's like a flame shining above that, right? And so that kind of is like very reminiscent to like the star card, because the star is all about like a light in the darkness, kind of like a flame in the darkness, right? And so I feel like you are just the type of person who, again, like you, even whenever you go through these darker moments, even whenever you start to have like darker like thoughts as well, you are the type of person who, you know that you are so unique, you know that you are so powerful, and whenever you find yourself like being very discouraging and like having doubts, you like counteract those doubts by telling yourself that you are incredible, that you are amazing, that you are unique, and that you are powerful in your own way. You know, your power, your strength may be different from other people, but that does not make it less, right? You are so powerful, and I think that you tell yourself these things all the time. And with my body coming through, you know, you just love yourself so much, and I think that that in turn like causes you to be such a confident and independent person, which I think that people are so freaking attracted to. And then with the best version, you know, this is so gorgeous because it literally says, every day I am growing into my full potential. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I was saying. I'm at potential. Therefore, I am becoming more extrinsically valuable to the world. So I will walk with arms wide to receive the challenges coming my way. At this moment, I'm the best version of myself, and tomorrow I'll be even better. Look at that, guys. Look at that. So like I said, even whenever you are facing the darkest moments of your life, you know that you have the strength to go through it, right? Or you wouldn't be presented with these testing moments. And you are just the type of person who you are open to receiving darker moments because you know that these moments are put in your path so that you can become even stronger than you are now. And at the end of the day, you are constantly growing and expanding and evolving. And I just think that people are so motivated by you and your story and by your evolution. And then for our other cards here, we have Tears. We also have Soothe, and then we have Banishment, right? So guys, you know, whenever you are sad, whenever you are, you know, feeling all of it, right? You're upset, right? You have this way about you where you can find the light at the end of the tunnel. You can find that star, that sense of happiness, and you are able to banish any type of negative emotions, any type of unhappiness. You know, I'm not saying that you are the most like happiest camper ever. You know, I'm not saying that you are always so freaking happy, right? But I'm just saying that you are a very positive person. So even whenever you are facing like the darkest like testing moments within your life, you know, I'm sure there are times where you are down and you are upset and you're in the pits for a while, but you are always able to turn that around. And at the end of the day, you are always able to banish these negative emotions, and you are able to soothe yourself and to, you know, find a sense of happiness and to find reasons to be grateful for where you are at right now. And I think that that in turn is also talking about how you are always there for other people. And I think that when other people are upset or in the pits, they come to you and you help wipe away their tears. You tell them that things are going to be okay. You talk about the things that you have been through, and you guys you just help motivate others, right? You help them banish their negative emotions, their anxiety, their fears, and you help soothe them. And honestly, guys, I'm getting this idea here where I just feel like you would be an amazing like psychologist or therapist or social worker or even like a guidance counselor. I just feel like people really look up to you, and you are always able to look at a certain situation from a higher perspective, and you help enlighten other people with that perspective. And you help people look at the world with the sense of happiness and excitement, and you just help people put on their rose-colored glasses, and you help people just be more positive and have a more optimistic outlook on life. And at the end of the day, I think that that is such an amazing and incredible strength to possess, and you are so amazing, group 3. So yes, guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, okay? Mwah. Bye, guys.